high school. If you're talking English, make sure you have proper ID.
We got a camera hog over here already.
Any questions? Have a great day.
How about this way?
Six.
Fred, are you good?
Three more.
Shoot! Yeah!
I think most of these guys have an adaptive PE program. What we do is kind of good is we'll come in and we get closer to a 1-to-1 ratio. And the school has an adaptive PE person come in, so you have 1 to like 20 or 30. It's tough.
10. Ben. Keep going.
We need to be 3, 4, 5 times a week elevating everyone's heart rate, and we are lucky to get a few minutes once a week, and 30 weeks or 30-something weeks a year.
Oh, she's good. Look at her. So I wanted to know some form of exercise I could do with them on Fridays.
Yeah.
And then when I saw this, I thought I could learn something, some of the moves, because the stretching they do with them, they put the feet here and they push. Because you know how the kids require like, you have to help them out somehow. And so that's why I thought I could learn.
The kids have a lot of fun. They get physically active. They're following a lot of directions, communicating, socializing with people, peers, in a really fun atmosphere. So I give the Access Sport people a lot of credit because they really bring a lot to our program, our class. So.
My dad suggested it to me, and I decided to give it a try. And it's actually, I'm very happy that I did because it's very rewarding. Besides Ross, of course. Ross is kind of a nuisance, but... Did they,
My whole shtick as a minister was about radical inclusivity. I think that if everybody can't come along, it's not worth taking the trip. Or at least if everybody doesn't have the option of going. I've always loved windsurfing, but it's a really singular, exclusive kind of sport. And it stopped being fun for me because I thought there's so many people that should have the opportunity to do this that can't. So I started doing adaptations to make windsurfing more accessible in the early '80s, and our son was born and he had cerebral palsy, and it kind of made us redouble our efforts and really took it, put it on our doorstep and said, "You've got to do even more with that." These great trainers are all people who care enough to try to really reach people and for people to reach with them. And you don't have to be a great athlete to work with us. You just have to be someone who cares enough to want to really engage and never mails it in, and to believe that every session could be remarkable. One of the things that we never thought about, but what we did look for, was this gleam in the eye, that connection, the eye-to-eye connection, and even if sight's not involved, the touch or the sense that someone is there, and that's everything. If you get that, you feel like you've already won.